Welcome to this banter, Doctor. I'm so sorry to do this to you, but there's apparently lots of stuff in the book dedicated to you. And by her own admission, she believes that your idea of foreplay is tapping somebody on their head for your own life, because that's the one part of a woman's anatomy you don't really get to see.
She has announced that very loudly in parties, yes.
Really? So why do you think you're such a large part of her book, Doctor?
Well, I think if women wrote books, gynecologists would be very large parts of the books.
I'm sure. That is true. But apparently under the influence of anesthesia, she said very many strange things.
No, 1 second. Let me say this.
Yes.
So I'm under general anesthesia. It's not even like some local thing. And he says, you know, we tell all our women patients, dream about your favorite hero, Amir Khan, Salman Khan. But you have your own, so you dream about him. And then count back to 3 and I'm knocked out. And then?
Yeah. So basically it works this way, that you got to keep the patient distracted while the anesthesia is being given. So one great way of distracting them is exotic vacation, and most women would like to go for an exotic vacation with who but their favorite film
somebody
stars.
else's husband.
Well, some will be very good and say husband, and some will say crazy, you know, who would you think of under anesthesia? They'll say God, but most women want a film star. So actually we know who's the most popular guy, because I know when I'm asking women this question, I know who's the flavor of the season. Trust me, it keeps changing. So this lady here, I said, there's no point in asking you this question because you have a film star back home and what more. So she starts muttering and saying things about, she's obsessed with height, as you've already realized. And she starts talking about other favorite film stars, but keeps muttering that they are so short.
Under anesthesia.
Under anesthesia. I mean, that's all that she can say. And she says some names, and she says they are so short. Okay, so that's what she
what
said.
her exotic vacation was.
That's what her exotic vacation was, Akshay. But then the other guys are all short.
Under anesthesia, so I can't
That's
make
the
this
truth.
up.
That's absolutely.
And I have no memory of this. He's very proudly gone and told my family.
It's like a truth serum, you know. So that's what she thinks about.
But I have to say, forget about her, but Doctor, you have a blast on so many levels. Because can I be a fly on that wall? Because especially to see women's fantasies being spoken about under the influence of anesthesia, something you know, I want to hear.
So once I asked this patient, which would be your favorite place you'd like to go to, and it's usually the Maldives. And one woman tells me Dalal Street.
Dalal Street.
She actually said Dalal Street.
But why?
I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue.
That's almost erotic in a weird way.
Very weird. I think it's that big statue out there on Dalal Street. Probably.
Maybe she likes the visual of like 1,000 men screaming in one place.
I don't know.
What are your experiences been with Dr. Sharia, Twinkle?
Okay. So once I went to false labor. You know, false labor is when you think you're just going to deliver. I'm heavily pregnant.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, you've been there, yeah. So I go to hospital, and he's on this romantic holiday with his wife in Jordan. And children. So I called him and I said, you know, doctor, I'm like dying, something's happening to me. And he was very worried. So he kept calling me again and again, and by then I was fine. He kept calling me, he didn't stop. So finally I said, doctor, please focus on the vagina next to you and forget about mine.
And you had what to say to that?
Well, very little, because what do you say to that? And by the way, is vagina not on the list of those deleted words?
No, you can give me a monologue about it, which doesn't matter.
So actually she SMS'd me. Yeah, she actually SMS'd me, and it went something like, will you stop worrying about other women's vaginas and concentrate on the one that's officially yours?
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's exactly
Well, thank you. That's a lovely note. Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you for being here with us. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Dr. Sharia. Thank you. Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you. All right, so Twinkle.
I don't think Mr. Khan wants to come on stage. He's thinking this is a second roast and he'll get arrested or something.
He doesn't have, unfortunately now he's locked in with us. So speaking about Mr. Khan, he's a big part of Twinkle's life, not only as a close friend, but also the big reason why she married Akshay. Because and I think he will come up and tell you exactly why that is. Please welcome a really close friend of Twinkle's and somebody who's a part of not only her film history, but her marital status, Amir Khan. So you know why I said that, Amir?
I have no
You
idea.
have no idea? Because apparently she said that if Mela flopped, she would marry Akshay. So you helped.
It was a disaster. I packed my bags and I said, this Rupa, dekho bit is done with.
Yeah. So did you know that?
No, I had no idea, but I'm glad I contributed to the idea.
So anyway,
I just want to add that Twinkle constantly, misuses me, and she made me the videographer on her wedding with Akshay. Yeah. I was ordered to come and start shooting.
But why did she think that you had a special expertise in that department?
No, she just was giving jobs to various people, so this is the job that landed up with me.
Is that